How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Awesome.
My name is Connor St. George. I'm the Associate Editor of the Campus Voice, and I'm here with Leyan Cargi,
Yes, sir.
FSTJ student, entrepreneur, and fashion show director.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
And I wanted to start off with just asking you a little bit about your story, how you got into the business of fashion.
Business of fashion. I wouldn't call myself into the business of fashion. I just like putting things on that are cool. It's like this. At the age of 16, I knew I wanted to be something famous or someone famous. At the age of 17, I kind of knew how to do it, but not really. But I knew that I wanted to become Leyan Cargi. Cargi means to give up everything for a dream and for a vision. Leyan means to know who you are. And at the age of 18, I knew how I was going to do it. I was in my room, and then I put out like a plan. Like I jotted down so many things, so many ideas. And now everything that I'm doing is actually coming true, because after I jotted down those ideas and that plan, I haven't seen it since. Except for one time when I checked up on it, and everything that I wrote down is actually happening in some way, sort of fashion.
So you've created this path for yourself and followed it through.
I know that everything that I say is going to happen regardless, because that's the type of person I am. I say things and then I actually take steps to them. Most people, they say things, but they don't take the steps, so their plans end up falling through. Even if mine do fall through, that's when you look at what you've done and then you change two things or even just the slightest thing, and then you try it again.
So take me to high school.
High school, here we go.
Tell me about where you went to school and
Washington High School.
Then that moment that you had.
Here we go. The fashion
everybody's
show
had that
idea
moment.
right now, it actually came up whenever I was 16 at the time, and I was putting up clothes. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should put on a fashion show. It just came out of nowhere. And then I remember the next week I went to the lunchroom cafeteria with a wrinkled up piece of paper, a composition notebook, and a blue pen. And I went in there just asking people to be models. I told them everything, pretty much how I tell people now of what I'm doing, but back then it was just a start, you know. So imagine the 16-year-old kid just telling people, hey, would you want to be a model for the fashion show that I'll be having in the next 2 months, or like, no, my bad, the next 4 months at that moment in time.
And how did they treat you during that?
It's funny because the people who look like they should be models didn't want to be models. The people with the lowest self-esteem actually were the people who look the greatest. People with the nice facial structure, the nice height, who carried themselves so well.
So
and
they
it's
were
funny.
insecure about that.
Yeah, man. A lot of people were actually, but then like the people who just look average, they actually wanted to be in the show. So that's my take on that.
And the fashion industry is the one industry really where you really do have to have those physical attributes as well as the personality to carry it through.
I learned a lot too whenever I asked the people who looked like they could be models, they didn't really have the confidence to actually be models. And it's like, wait, like, do you not know how good you look? And then after I did all that, then I got with a friend. He was in photography. He was in photography 3 at the time. His name is Kenneth Anthony. And then I said, let's go out and let's shoot. So we took the girls who were going to become the models, and we did photo shoots in the school hallway, the blue lockers. We still have all the photos till this day. And we took the guys out in the courtyard as well too. And people and students would just look at me as if I was crazy, because I would be on the ground shooting on the ground, and Kenny would be shooting too as well. But we kind of looked crazy to some people because they didn't know what we were doing. A lot of questions were asked. And then we went from shooting at the school to the local park down the street. It was like 5 minutes down the road. Then I was like, you know what? I'm in TV production. Why don't I try putting something up on the news? So we started to film short commercials. At the moment in time, from a high schooler's standpoint of view, they were dope. But right now, if I was to go back and watch them, I'll probably be like, what the hell was I doing? But whenever I watch them, yeah, man, because like, now that I know how quality video it should be shot, I would not want to go back and see them anyway.
But those are important roots to lay down.
That's so true.
You're kind of creating a launch board from which to
man, and I can never forget where I came from more than anything. So long story short, I wasn't able to put the videos up into the school news because my teacher, Miss Edwards, she was kind of unsure of the progress of the fashion show. I didn't have any sponsors. Now, finding sponsors for the fashion show was one of the hardest things ever. It's kind of hard to trust a black kid who's so young, senior year in high school, with your clothes. My sophomore year, Washington, they had a fashion show and it was sponsored by Bells. there was like 4 guys, and there was like 10 or like 11 girls. I got randomly asked to be one of the guys, and the clothes were nice too. It was out in the courtyard. There was chairs over here, and it happened all 3 lunches. And it was first, second, third lunch. And man, the butterflies, they kicked in as soon as I went out there, man. But whenever you go out there and you're walking, your friends try to make you laugh and saying, "Oh, Chad, I see you. Oh, man," you know, things like that. And teachers are like, you know, okay, I see you, Chad. And then you have the people who are actually taking it serious too. The first show, nerve-wracking. Second show, okay, I got it a little bit. Third show, it's nothing. But after that, I missed it all too. Because I was like, man, that was pretty awesome. And then coming to find out, I kind of wanted to do my own fashion show, which is how the LC fashion show started up.
Is it all what it seems? Is it all what it seems? The fame, money, cars, stars, all you wanna cop? Is it all what it seems? I'm chasing after dreams. Is it all what it seems? I'm chasing after dreams. Is it all what it seems? The fame, money, stars, cars, all you wanna cop? Is it all what it seems?